Peace and power to the true and living. What's good, fam? It's CBornNacirfaSun, and I am you. I come to you today with another powerful reflection. I titled this one, What Does It Mean to Be Black? What does it mean to be black? Because I think black people are being used. We are being used because we don't know who we are. You know what I mean? And we are being used to push this agenda that is eventually going to destroy all of us, not just black people, not just white people, etc., but all of us. So what does it mean to be black? And this one is kind of long, so I wrote it down. What does it mean to be black? Is it my coily hair from African genes? My eyes and the roundness of my nose? Is it my mouth singing black power or the lack thereof? Is it my arms engraved with the art that expresses my heart? Is it my legs running fast or jumping high? Is it my attitude? Fuck school, fuck the police, fuck the law. Is it my thoughts? It's hard being black. They always trying to keep a brother down. Is it being a victim of injustice, a victim of police brutality, a victim of the system? What does it mean to be black? Is it being a child of Africa and honoring my roots? Is it being the descendants of slaves and never forgetting what they did to us? Is it the pain in my eyes or the trauma in my soul? Is it marching for justice and equality, black power? Is it being a Democrat and hating Republicans? What does it mean to be black? Is it being a rapper, selling drugs in the trap, or rapping about it on the track? Is it letting my pants swag and making sure my swag is always on point? Is it using ebonics and slang? Is it not going to school and thinking that it's cool to be dumb and dumb to be smart? Is it becoming educated and thinking that you're better than other black people? What does it mean to be black? Is it listening to rap music and saying nigga? Is it going to jail or prison? Is it not having it? Is it not having your father in your life? Or not being a father to your kids? Is it being louder than everybody else? Is it eating fried chicken and watermelon? Is it being a good dancer, a good athlete, running and jumping for people's enjoyment? Is it coming from a single mother home? Or is it being a weapon for an organization called Black Lives Matter? What does it mean to be black? What the fuck does it mean to be black? I don't know what it means to be black. I don't know what it means to be black, but I know what it means to be human. I know what it means to be loved by God. That I know. Black is the color of my skin. It is not who I am. Because who I am is far beyond any word, any label, any image. You know what I'm saying? See, we put this unhealthy emphasis on race and skin color. When you put one race above the others, it destroys all races, not just one. I mean, don't we see that? I know we think that, it's the white man's fault. But the truth is, we are all perpetrators and victims of our own bullshit. We are all wrong. We are all equally guilty. It's not one of those things where the white man is wrong and the black man is right, this, that, and the third. No, we're all wrong. And we're all equally guilty. You know what I'm saying? And we're all suffering from ignorance and stupidity. Racism was not invented by white people. Racism was invented by Lucifer for the purpose of destroying humanity, for the purpose of bringing about the spiritual destruction of humanity. That's where racism comes from. It comes from the fallen angel. And right now we're living in a world that is completely controlled by Lucifer and his disciples. And racism is just one of those things that they are using to destroy us. So as long as we stay trapped, behind our race identification and other identifications, political identifications, as long as we remain trapped behind those labels, we will never be free. And we will always be used to bring about our own destruction. That's what's happening right now. I mean, you can sing this black and white shit, this racism shit all you want. But to really understand what's going on, you got to rise above that shit. And stop limiting yourself to the identification of your race. What the fuck does it mean to be black? What the fuck does it mean to be white? What the fuck does it mean to be any race? Just fucking skin color. You know what I mean? So I'm especially concerned for black people because we're being used. We are being used because we don't know who the fuck we are. It's not about race. It's not about politics. It's about humanity. It's about love. So once again, what does it mean to be black? Because it seems like blackness is defined by other people. And then we are forced to fit into that role. When you label something, when you label a person, you dehumanize them. And that's all that's going on right now with all of us, regardless of your race. We are all being indoctrinated and dehumanized. But we're too damn blind to see what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? And when you label someone and dehumanize them, then you don't have to treat them as a human. It becomes very easy for you to fight them, destroy them, cheat them, and so forth. If we don't wake up right now, we're all doomed. That's all it is. Our survival is based upon our ability to unite. Because at the end of the day, it's not black versus white, or black versus Latino, or Latino versus white and shit like that. It's not none of that. It's not nothing about race. At the end of the day, it's good versus evil. Anyways, man, I'm going to stop this video. I don't want it to be too long. So with that being said, who are you? Who are you? And if you're answering that question with your name or your nationality or your race or some family history or some occupation, then you don't know. You're far from knowing who you are. Peace and power to the true and living. It's CBornNacirfaSun.